Hey, it's Danny Lee. Again, wanting to get in a quick video before I turn in for the night. I'm just taking a quick break from the library. I wanted to record a video before it got too dark outside. And today, my thoughts have to do with skepticism. And I have a couple of critiques on skepticism. So here they are. First, I want to start off by saying I think skepticism is incredibly valuable. So much so that I believe that everybody should develop skepticism skills to one extent or another. And I would even go so far as to saying that many times, whether it be in religion or in subjects of science or social subjects or in many different realms of life, circles of life, people do not employ enough skepticism. So that's first and foremost. But I also wanted to say that my two problems with it are, number one, people seem to become addicted to the idea that this movement of skepticism is the end. Skepticism isn't an end to itself. If somebody feels that way and maybe don't even realize that they feel that way, they will follow people who are releasing their podcasts on skepticism, and that's what they do for a living, and that's their point of view. And sometimes people I perceive get to the point where that's all there is. And if all you're doing is attacking others, institutions, ideas, etc., you're not working on building anything of your own to defend. And so that would be my main contention. The problem with skepticism is it's so easy to attack something while not having to defend anything of your own. I would have to say that that's the case with many atheists, is that, will prove to me that this happens. And I don't have the burden of proof myself because I just have a non-belief. A non-belief isn't something that I have to defend because I just have a lack of a belief. You have the belief, so prove to me that your belief is true. And it's problematic in many ways, although it's definitely valuable to have the conversation and whatnot. So the other problem I have with skepticism is it's very closely related to the first problem I had. It can create a cult-like, as with many other things, it can create a cult-like following. I do follow a few channels online that make their podcast completely about skepticism, and some of them even go out finding cults and exposing them. And then I look at the comments and I engage a little bit with those who are, and they have almost this person that is their skeptic that's leading them in exposing these cults. They have almost a cult-like following of this love for skepticism themselves. So I would just have to say, be careful, those who are professional skeptics out there and who are doing their part to lead this skepticism movement. Be careful that you do not become a cult leader yourself. And how do you know you're a cult leader? Well, are your followers behaving like cultists? And there are several different ways that we can. I'm not going to get into that right now. I could make a video of different standards and definitions of cults, but we can pick one. It doesn't matter. I'm just talking about the values of what I would call being a healthy skeptic. Anyway, if you have any ideas or anything you want to share with me or anything you want to point me to, leave it in the description or in the comments below. And if you think somebody is too much of a skeptic and they're building their foundation for thinking only on skepticism, maybe share this video with them. Thanks. Have a nice day.